everybody? Welcome to this Index New Testament chapter 4. I think it's chapter 4, yeah. Sorry if I've been dilly-dallying for most of the week. Kind of releasing my recordings a little late there. I've been working on something, a little surprise and all that. So eventually when I get done with it, I'll put it up on the channel and you guys can see what I've been doing and all that. But for now, let's continue with my review of this chapter. Now, I decided to kind of not really kind of say, like, what's in order, what's been going on, like I've been doing the past couple of chapters. Okay, sorry, I thought I heard something. Well, actually, I did. It was somewhere. I don't know what it was. It must have been, yeah, it sort of like it. But, yeah, anyway. Decided to kind of just talk about the chapters instead of just talking about it in order like I'm reading it to you guys. I don't like that. So, and plus this chapter is mainly dialogue, so not a lot of action really happens in this, but whatever. But yeah, basically the chapter is a lot of dialogue. It mentions, the Indian Center a lot about how, like, kids from other schools go to get rid of, like, their porn mags or whatever. It's basically what Aogami was kind of referring to, like, porn mags, basically, and dolls, stuff they don't want, but Toma's like, isn't that illegal? Because it's not a public incinerator, it's in a completely separate place. And it's like, Aogami was saying that how Kamisato kind of mentioned that to him, and which kind of freaks Toma out, in which, you know, he's thinking, oh, it's a trap for them, he's gonna blame them for something, or, you know, get in trouble and all that. And then we also kind of discover that the Jumpy Bunny present doesn't really seem to she seems to be, since Akio May, I think that's her name, is kind of discovering that she's doing stuff that's unlike her, so she's kind of freaking out whether she should tell Toma or Kamisato. And which also Salome's kind of saying how he may target the school of Toma's friends and all that, you know, to kind of get to him, I guess, as we've been hearing for the past, 2 chapters, about, oh, we're just going to target your friends to get to you. But it's like, last volume Kamisato said, or chapter, he said that if I wanted to start a war, I would have started one already. So, he would have already sent his girls out, he would have picked his friends off one by one and all that. So, I mean, he doesn't really want to do that, you know, I mean, it's, I don't know, it's just, ugh. But, yeah, one of the problems I have with Kamisato's character. But, yeah, Salome kind of gets, Akio May kind of captures her because she heard her say something. And, it kind of drags her to her, and she kind of tells Toma what's been going on with her. And all that, the whole trash and all that. In which they come to the conclusion that Kamisato has captured, Jumpy Bunny and placed her in the incinerator, in which, you know, his friends are going to go there, burn their stuff, throw it in there, and burn her along with their unwanted items. And then they're going to get blamed and all that stuff. So Toma's like, no, we can't let that happen. You know, that's, you know, it's bad. Which, you know, I mean, I have trouble believing even he would do that. Like, for the course of this volume, you know, he hasn't really exactly done anything bad. You know, he hasn't killed, well, but yeah, he hasn't really killed anybody. The only person he's probably going to kill is Toma, but he doesn't really like him, so I mean, that's to be expected. And he didn't really want to hurt his friends, or he would have sent people out. So, I mean, yes, he does seem to kind of have, like, an opposite side, I guess, in some terms of just being crazy. But, I mean, we haven't really seen him actually kill someone yet. Well, we don't know what the magic god are dead or not. That's all I'm saying. For all we know, they're in the other world, but I guess they're technically dead. But, you know, whatever. But it's just, I don't know. Just to come to this conclusion was kind of weird. And it's like they get there, they try to open it up, in which they don't see she's in there, in which Aogami, I guess him, it's a really confusing scene, this next scene. Because it's like, they get there, they open it, no one's in there, and we see Aogami just kind of standing there. You know, it was kind of weird. Like, the scene just kind of says, oh, okay, you're here. I don't know. I just thought it was a really weird scene. We're getting a lot of, like, look at Aogami here, you know. I still think he has something hiding, but, you know, they're kind of weird just to, at the end of this, he's just a kid. He doesn't really do anything. But, I don't know, it'd be kind of weird and all that. But it's like, you know, Kamisato kind of pops up out of nowhere with his 2 little bodyguards or girls or whatever. In which, you know, Thomas just starts yelling at him, saying, you know, why did you do this? Why did you, you know, this was your plan all along to make me look bad in front of my friends and all this stuff. And it's just kind of weird. I don't know. I thought this whole chapter was kind of weird, just how the plan went. You know, I mean, it's a good plan, I guess, but it's like, it really is a case of who did this? Who? I didn't do it. You didn't do it. So who did it? It's like this mystery going on. But it's like, you know, who bitch? I think it was Salome who mentioned this. But crap, I lost my place. I'm not really following on the page. I'm just kind of looking to see if I can spark my memory. Like he said that it was your plan that Joey wanted you put in the furnace, and he's like, no, that wasn't my plan. What are you talking about? And all this stuff. This was never my plan. I never suggested this to the guys, you know. Well, okay, sorry, that's unprofessional of me. To freaking, yeah, left my phone on. Well, I'm home alone, so I usually just leave my phone on when I'm home alone. I don't leave it on when I have, when I'm in my room and stuff. So, sorry about that. Anyway, okay. Oh, wow, 6 minutes? Really? Wow, probably longer. But, yeah, it's like, he was saying, like, you know, this wasn't my plan from the beginning. What are you talking about, you crazies? And it's like, they come to the conclusion, oh crap, it's Yummy Bunny, or at least it's someone trying to pretend to be her, in which she appears right behind Kamisato and just cuts his freaking arm off, in which he is rolling around in pain, screaming like everyone else should, and in which it's revealed to be Kihara Yujistus! Yeah, I know, plot twists, I love them. But, yeah, he's just screaming, writhing in pain, and then, you know, Akikwa kind of screamed a little bit, and her the arm kind of fused with her, like you could, like in an illustration, you see like this ooze is just sorry, the ooze is just kind of coming off of her. She's like the arms like attaching to her, and it looks all freaky and cool. And she just starts just laughing, just really just laughing maniacally. In which, you know, Toma's like, who are you? And she just plainly freaking says, I'm Kihara Yujistus. I love how plainly it's like, Toma's like, who are you? He's like, I'm Kihara Yujistus. I thought it was really funny. But, you know, she's kind of referencing why Noken says, you know, I'm the one who seeks romance on a level no one else can ever reach, and all this stuff. And it's just, you really just directly ask who I am. I'm honestly answering you. Or, you know, she's talking about romance, like how romantic she is. I don't really know how that's really used as a thing or whatever, but yeah, she kind of ends with her just getting it, and her just basically just praying to her sensei god or whatever. And then between the lines, we actually get to see how she did this. She used the 5-level OS, which was based on the mental out ability, which was used to trick, you know, or the War Reject arm to thinking, oh, this is my master. And in Phase 2, she used the Saint Germain virus, which, it's a high-rise building centered, so it was kinda, sorry. Yeah, it's in case it might reject her, the power, like, oh, you're not my master. He was kinda used to trick it, and to override it, to make it something new. And, yeah, Sample Shoggoth, which is used to kind of regenerate it, like, okay, I'm trying to think the term. Yeah, it's used for, sewing it back, like sewing it on her arm like a piece of dark matter, that we all know is a piece of dark matter. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of a pretty good plan. But, yeah, so that's basically how she did it. She used a whole bunch of stuff to kind of connect it and make it basically this whole other freaking being of, like, flesh and just nastiness of whatever. Made it, it's not even World Rejector at this point. It's like something completely with different powers and just looks all freaky. And I'm still betting that Kakin's gonna show up, the evil one. I still think, like, next volume, she's gonna, like, fight Kamisato, and then he's gonna, like, pop out of her freaking arm. or something. I want that to happen. I want I want a Majin Buu to happen where he just busts out of her freaking chest and absorbs her or something. I want that to happen. But yeah. Let me know if you like this version of me just kind of talking about the chapter. I think I like this a lot better. It's a lot faster and it takes less time to do. So, yeah, let me know what you thought of it, and I'll catch you guys later.